Like a boss.
All right, ladies, let me review to you guys the number one trick that men use on women. Okay, and I'm not gonna lie, this is it's funny how easy it is. It's funny how like predictable women can be sometimes, and guys are gonna be pretty mad at me for making this video, to be honest with you. But I'll tell the guys this: if you're a guy and you're watching this video, don't worry about it. They don't listen to me anyways. You know, like I'll tell them to not to do this and they'll still do it. So trust me, guys. You could still do this and it'll still fucking work. I can promise you. Okay, I can promise you. They it goes from one ear to the other, guys. So you don't get mad. Don't worry. They're not gonna pay attention to me. You know, they'll say, you know what? Yeah, he's right, but you know what? This one time, I think he's wrong this one time. And they go ahead and do it. And then they end up coming back and say, you know what? I thought you were right. I thought I was right and you were wrong. You know what I'm saying? One second. So, so that's what you got to understand is that this is something that a lot of you guys, I will tell you this, but you will still fall for it. You know, that's the problem. Is that oh shit, I'll tell you this, and you're still gonna fall for it. Why? Because it plays into your weaknesses. That's why. You see, you could tell me anything that you want to tell me, and I won't pay attention to you. As soon as you tell me something that pertains to my fantasies and my dreams, you have my attention. See what I'm saying? So the reason why women get caught with this, the reason why women sort of, when this happens to them, which I'm going to tell you, is because they have deep, intense desires. That if somebody tells you there's a possibility that this could happen, your rational mind shuts down and your emotions begins to control you. You begin to see yourself with this person. The strategy is this: telling you what you want to hear. You see, smart guys will look at what the woman wants. Does she want marriage? Does she want this? Does she want that? And rather than talking about what he wants, he'll talk about what you want. You know, and if you like him, he'll tell you that he wants what you want too. And what would happen is that because he said that, you begin to have an image of him in your head. And as a result, you'll end up potentially falling in love with him because you see this image in your head and he promised, he says he wants to do what you want to do too. So you sort of believe it and you sort of expect it to happen. And that makes you anxious. And also that makes you like him more. You see, I tell this to guys, if a girl wants a relationship, don't tell them you just want to fuck. That turns them off. Just say you want a relationship too, but that you like to take your time. You see, and that makes women say, okay, he likes to take his time. Okay, right? And so you sort of go along with it, but without you even knowing it, you're falling for him, right? Without you even knowing it, you're starting to like him. You see, and then what happens then is that when it's time to pay up, he says he's done. Or better yet, he pulls the date to another date in the further into the future. It doesn't matter what it is. I'm gonna live with you, and then he says I'll live with you, and then when it's time for it, he says, oh no, something else came up. People, you don't have a lot of time left in this world, right? So when you noticing that somebody says maybe, or somebody says I'll let you know, or somebody says maybe in the future, don't wait for them to say no problem, and say let me know when you're available. I'll keep seeing other people, but when things are good, you let me know. In other words, you don't wait for nobody. You and it doesn't apply to this, but what I'm saying is that you don't buy into their fantasies in the beginning. Let people prove themselves to you. Keep yourself distance for the first month or 2 months, right? Let him show you consistency. Let him show you that he is going to be there without you needing to watch my channel to make him come back. When you need to watch my channel consistently to make a guy return, it's not meant to be. And if you thinking, oh, he wants marriage, but it's not there yet, he needs to wait a little bit longer. Ladies and gentlemen, we're not here to wait. You were here to move on if you're not willing to, if he doesn't want it right now. Just move on. That's how it is. You just move on. Because, and the funny thing is, I'm not gonna lie, ladies, this is the most powerful strategy. Honestly, this is what keeps women as fuck buddies for my benefit, but not for their benefit. It's what happens. So when a guy tells you that, don't believe it. You don't know him yet. You don't know him. And in fact, you shouldn't even hold on to that fantasy. The only reason why you might hold on to it is because you might need emotional stability or financial stability. And I understand, particularly the financial part, which I would recommend just setting a goal to be financially independent. But that's for a whole nother story, right? What I'm saying is that whenever you fall in love with what somebody tells you with a fantasy, it's because there's deep anxiety inside of you, and you don't know how to deal with it. And the only way to deal with it is to live this perfect life that you have in your head. It's not gonna work out, ladies and gentlemen. You gotta move on from that. When a guy tells you later, or maybe, or I like to take my time, like it's I don't know what to say. It's kind of like you just don't accept that. And the thing is that lies look convincible. That's a problem with lies. Lies look like they're truth, but they're not. When somebody makes you wait, by waiting, you're showing low value. Just say it's okay, no problem, and then move on. If you want to just have sex with him, go ahead. I don't mind. But if you want a relationship, don't stay, because you're going to end up getting attached. And he's not. Ladies and gentlemen, this is absolutely unbelievable, man. But it's crazy how easy it works. It's something that works. I tell guys to do it, and it works. Yeah, women this is their weakness, your desires and your fantasy. If you can't control your fantasy, I'll control your fantasies. You see what I'm saying? All right, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, man, it's fucked up, but that's how it is, man. I'm not gonna lie. This is the best. This is not the best strategy for men, but it's a strategy that has that's pretty consistent. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not happy about posting it, to be quite honest with you. I may delete this, to be honest with you. I mean, it's something that I've screwed myself over way too many times with this, but it is what it is, man. I'm here to help. All right. Be safe. And I have a seminar in New York City, October 26th and 27th. Go to the link below to find out where that is. And go to the link below. I'm going to be in your city as well. Peace out and have a nice day. Deuces, motherfuckers.
All right, ladies. So this is the course that all of you guys have been asking me for. And it's the psychological game of attraction. This is pretty much the course that will make any man beg to want to commit with you. This is the course that I wish, I'll be honest with you, if I was a woman, this is the kind of course that I want, because it's a course that's specifically geared to help you understand how guys fall in love and how to do it in a systematic way that's almost predictable, right? So let me show you guys how this course is set up. By the way, there's a 30-day money back guaranteed on this course. So if you guys don't like it, you guys will get money back. Look, let me show you how it's done, right? So it's split up in a few sections. The first section is the introduction, obviously, what to expect from it. After that is I'm giving you an understanding of the psychology of attraction, right? Because you need to understand that dating is a game. You need to think strategically, that there are certain laws of human nature that you cannot break, and just a few things of why people love each other. It's very important to have a realistic expectation. After that, we go into the three phases of every relationship. They all go in these three phases, and these phases could overlap each other at times, right? The first phase is the pre-honeymoon period. It is when you first know the person, or it is when you're becoming acquaintance with the guy, or it is when you guys broke up and are back together, or it is when you guys had a long period of you guys not knowing each other and now you guys want to rekindle things. This works in any point of the relationship that you need to spark interest and curiosity. So these videos are specific for that. Specific to create curiosity, how to get to know the guy the right way, using your non-verbals, how to create a powerful reputation. It's truly powerful stuff. After that is the honeymoon period. This honeymoon period is how to get from curiosity to interest to creating a deep connection. So all of these videos are specifically geared to that. Not the 30, no. These specific videos are there for this phase, and this phase is any phase. You guys are having a good, happy moment. You guys just got back together, and now you feel that peak. You feel that happiness that you guys felt. That's what this is, right? So these videos are there for that. Creating a lonely fantasy, the preemptive breakup, the triangle of love, using words to control his man. It's powerful stuff. After that is the post-honeymoon period. And again, is a short list of videos, because these videos are there to solidify the connection that you already created. So if you're if you just had an incredible moment, or you just came out of a vacation with a guy and everything went well, you better use this phase, because if you don't do this, he's gonna become disenchanted. It's just how it is. These are very specific videos, and if you and all you gotta do is just say, all right, where am I? I tell you where you guys are, and you just watch the video. It's pretty much like being coached by me. You got some bonus videos: stop being nice, dealing with the inevitable, how to deal with breakup, how to deal with getting over a dude. This is the how to overcome manipulation, identifying manipulation, deterring manipulation, defending yourself against manipulation, what to do if you're already in a manipulative relationship, and how to avoid them through detachment. It's pretty much an extremely succinct and laser focused course. Not one waste of motion. That's why I love it. And there's a 30-day money back guarantee if you guys don't like it. No questions asked, people. All right. And if you guys want to support this channel, this is how you support it. And I hope you guys enjoy this. All right. See you guys inside.